All right, Bitcoin update. If we zoom in here, you can actually see that we have broken out of this zone of resistance I had mentioned in my previous video. So it's talking about how that the more often we have been testing this zone of resistance, the more bullish I'm becoming. And I think about an hour later, it actually managed to break out of this. So I've been seeing a lot of people are concerned about this pullback here, but really in my opinion, I don't think it's anything to worry about. If anything, it's probably the best thing for Bitcoin that we've had a pullback here, considering that we've had 8 days in a row of green price action. So this could very well supply the necessary support to see even further price action beyond $52,000. So go ahead and turn on the EMA ribbon first, just so we can get a better look at it without the Ichimoku cloud in the way. You can actually see that the EMA ribbon is flipped back green on the daily chart. We've also broken bullish out of the 200 daily EMA, which is another great sign. As you can see, it's been holding us down for quite some time. If we open up the Ichimoku cloud, you can see it's still quite bearish. But in my opinion, we've tested this zone so many times within the Ichimoku cloud and even managed to start rallying through it that it starts becoming weaker and weaker by the day. And you also have to consider when you have 1, 2, 3, and I believe the Fibonacci retracement is also signaling this area as the 618 level, so that would be 4. So we have 4 areas of support all lining up within the same zone. And then we have 1 area of resistance that's saying that we're going to have a move to the downside. So when you have 4 to 1, your odds are much higher that we are going to see a move to the upside than we are to see a move to the downside. I'm not saying that this can't break down again. You know, if we break down through this green box and it starts acting as resistance again, we could easily see a move back down to this green line. But as of right now, everything's still pointing to the upside in my opinion. Take a look at the 4 hourly, you can see that the EMA spread, we did break below it, but we managed to rally back through it, and we're actually testing the very top band of the EMA ribbon currently. I'm not saying that we're instantly going to blow out of here all the way up to 52K. We could easily see a zone of consolidation for a few days before moving back upwards. But considering how bullish everything else is, and really including Bitcoin itself, we could manage to move back up to 52K very quickly. So we go back to the daily and turn on the RSI. You can actually see that we managed to barely scrape this oversold zone. This really isn't a bad thing in my opinion, because we could very well be seeing a pullback so that we have more room to run. You can also see that we're finding support on this 14 moving average on the RSI. If we take a look at the fear and greed index, we're still in the neutral territory, so we could very well have some more room to run. And if we take a fib retracement from this high to this low here, you can actually see that the golden pocket is lining up with this green level of support. If we break much below the 618 level, we'll probably see a move all the way back down to this green line, if not stop out at the 382. But in my opinion, we have a higher likelihood of continuing to the upside, especially since we have broken this range of resistance that we have been trapped under for such a long time. So if we do have a move up to 52K, I would definitely be looking at this 786 level or this top that we have previously set here for a potential buy zone before we break through it. So yeah, that's all I have for Bitcoin today. This is not financial advice, and I'll see you in the next one.